like a rising sun, the new season brings a fresh start to all.
All right, Ricky, fingers crossed that Robert is okay.
Yes.
You are here today. I know this story, you're so proud of it. I'm so excited for what is to come in this season. No spoilers, but what does, Robert mean to you and to get to kind of tell this story and bring it to TV?
Robert has been my psychologist. And I say this over and over again because he's making a lot of decisions. He's dealing with a lot of emotions. He's dealing with fear, with rejection, with acceptance, with all the conflict that society can bring when you are a gay man in the 60s, late 60s. But like I've said in other interviews, we're still struggling. We're still dealing with the same emotions. Some men and women are out there not being able to accept themselves. And that is sad. So with Robert, we have a little bit of that, yet feeling more accepted because of the love that he's feeling through Norma. And then obviously the love that he feels from Maxine, even though it's kind of weird and toxic, but there is a level of comfort that he feels with her.
Yeah, you guys really see each other for some way.
Yes,
like, you really do.
There's an attraction that, it's not sexual, but it's very beautiful, and you have to see what happens at the end with him and Maxine.
I can't wait. And
can I just say this?
Yes.
Matt Rogers, who does...
I am obsessed.
Okay,
Love him.
we're all obsessed with him, right? Doesn't he remind you of Matt Rogers?
Oh my God.
No, but his character in the show.
I've seen that episode.
But by the way,
big compliment.
I'm sitting here and I was like, you look like Matt Rogers' character.
I love that.
I love it.
Well, let's talk about that because no spoilers, but that's kind of a cool gay kiki vibe that Dina and Anne get to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Miss
lingo
Janny
is flying. You're all learning, but Dina kind of knows more than we think.
Oh, Dina knows it all.
Yeah.
What was it
She
like
knew
to kind
about.
of... I know.
She knew about Robert before Robert knew
That's
about
right.
Robert.
Listen, Dina knows everything.
Yeah.
She's got her ear to. I feel like she's somebody who's like, you're like, oh, I went to Mars. And I was like, me too. I was on that thing with Katy Perry. Yeah, Dinah was there. She's like been everywhere and she'll just throw it in. It's like all of a sudden she was like, I have like 4 kids or 2 kids or something. I went, time out. What do you mean I have kids? When did I have time? He's like, you have them. So go ahead. What do we do?
No, but how fun was that? Seeing these fabulous women talking with all of these gay men at the pool and learning about stuff in the 60s. Kind of a fun thing.
It's a very fun thing. And I feel like both those gay men and those women both were like, all of these straight men were sort of running the roost, and they were both being sort of thwarted by these men in their lives, and so to sort of feel like they were seen by each other. And for these women to sit there and go, I see you. Oh, here's your relationship advice. Here's this. I don't know. I love that night.
Yeah.
It was a night shoot, and I love that aspect of the show and how Abe makes that journey, because he uses sort of the journey for a gay man coming out and owning his truth, sort of a template for all of these women sort of being strong enough to own their truth and stand on their own 2 feet.
I think
and
that gay men and women were struggling with the same
For sure.
things, like rejection, you're second class citizen, you're not allowed to make decisions, you're invisible.
And living a lie in some way sometimes.
Yeah.
Hello, universe. Yeah. It was very meta for Mindy because that was my 20s.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
that was seriously my life in my 20s, was sort of like doing a deep dive into the gay community, especially in New York.
And I know you've been such a loud, proud supporter of all things LGBTQ.
Thank you.
What does it mean to get to be with someone like Ricky, but also to be in these fun stories that are wild and crazy, but like super fun?
I mean, please, I not to get too maudlin, but Abe and I would talk on the set very frequently about how many people were no longer with us that we grew up with in the 80s. This is who the show is for.
Yes. I love
beautiful.
that.
It's so about them in so many ways. It's why the breadth of Robert as a character is so moving. However much he entertains and the hijinks between him and Maxine, he is representing so many people we lost, that we loved, that are no longer creative voices. And so, there's Ricky embodying it, and it is not lost, especially on Abe and I, who lived through that. To have a whole new generation and people be obsessed with Robert is a dream.